Hey you guys, welcome back to another video. And today we're doing another summer trip. And today we actually got upgraded to business class. If you guys are the OGs, you guys remember us going to business class for the first time. This is us at the Frankfurt airport waiting for our layover to fly to Copenhagen, Denmark.
So our route was, we went from Denver to Frankfurt, and then now we're flying to Copenhagen.
So here we are at the Copenhagen airport.
Copenhagen is in Denmark, so we're really up north. So we just got in our hotel room and we're all so tired.
Yep.
Yeah. So I think after a full day of rest, we are going to Frederiksberg Castle.
Yeah.
Denmark has a really good train system, so we decided to take the trains.
Instead of renting a car, since it's much cheaper.
Yeah.
Although this week, there was a chance that it was going to rain a lot during this week, so we definitely brought umbrellas.
There were lots of restaurants and cafes and shops here, so it was really cool to walk through.
They got summer rolls.
Mom spotted a Vietnamese restaurant, so she had to take note of it.
If you guys don't know, she's Vietnamese.
So here's Frederiksberg Castle, and there's a moat through the castle, so we gotta walk over a bridge that led us into the castle, which was pretty cool. This is where the old kings, the old royal family used to live. So up to Frederick V, I think. A lot of kings lived here. That's what I'm trying to say.
And the algae in the water, David said that it looked like matcha for some reason.
It was a joke.
But if you do like history, I recommend that you come to this place if you do come to Copenhagen.
The place had a very cool fountain when you entered at first.
Although it was under construction for some of the part, so.
Yeah, so we started the tour, and there's a church. So where we're walking, below that is a church, and you can see it because there's rails. And if you look down from the rails, there's a church, which we'll show you right now. Right? Yeah, a church.
Pretty.
And then they had a bunch of coat of arms on the walls where we walked, so.
If you guys don't know what coat of arms is, it's like this
symbol, shield. I don't know, it represents something.
It represents your last name. There's
No, Habibi, it doesn't represent your last name. It represents something.
We did it in school, so.
Yeah, but it can't just be, it could be for things like your country or a group.
Your last name.
Not your last name.
Yes,
no one's ever done that.
Okay, anyways, we came to this room, although if you don't see me, it's probably because of my head. I get bored a lot, so.
We went outside the castle, and then they have a really cool bay here and a really cool garden ahead of it.
But also around this time, it did start to rain.
Me and my mom wanted to post for this Danish flag harbor thingy, except it wasn't really, but you know what I'm trying to get at.
It wasn't really that pretty since it was raining, but hey, at least we found some ducks.
No, I think it was very cool.
And they had this nice garden nearby.
So we went up a hill and took a few pictures and went back down. It was pretty cool. So we decided to take some pictures up here because we got a good view of the castle and of the bay from here.
And the trees are very pretty with the path. So we decided to go to a cafe to eat, and then afterwards,
snack.
Yeah, and then afterwards we went back to the hotel, played some games. And if you do come to Denmark, I definitely recommend the Moxie. It has so many fun games in the lobby if you have little kids, and it's animal friendly.
They have ping pong, which is pretty fun.
Yeah, you have to use the ping pong ball for
baseball. No one wanted to play with me because it was too good. Yeah.
No, you weren't.
Yeah.
Afterwards, we decided to go get some dinner. And this is the next morning.
Because we're very far north, the sun doesn't set till 2 hours before midnight, like 10, as you said. It's like when it's 9, it's barely dark.
So this is the second day. As you can see, we had pizza earlier, and that pizza was so good. But
this is one of the more famous.
Dinner for the last day.
Yeah, this was
At the first day.
Yeah. We told them that. But
anyways, this is
one of the main attractions in Denmark or Copenhagen.
This statue inspired The Little Mermaid.
It was by Hans Christian Andersen, which made a lot of famous children's stories like Elsa, Little Mermaid.
You mean Frozen?
Why did I say Elsa? Yeah. Frozen. I got you. And then after that, we went to see a fountain.
A bunch of fountains.
And then there was a church near it. Fountains are pretty cool.
It was also it was raining a little bit that day, but it was like raining just a little bit, so we didn't really need our umbrellas.
This is the royal palace where the current royal family lives, and here you can see a bunch of guards like you would see in like the UK or something. It's really cool. Except here they're outfitted in black. And white. For their straps, yeah. So,
and
our tour
right
was,
now,
okay, let me see. Our tour was right before the guards changed, like
change shifts.
Yeah, like they released the other guards. So then these guards were here to do their job, and it's cool that we got to see it because after that, it was like perfectly timed. Because then after this, we got to do our tour, and we got to see this. It was pretty cool, man. As you can see, I think they take a lot of their inspiration from like the British guards.
Guys, we don't know who's the OG.
Habibi.
Stop saying Habibi. No. And this is a picture of a bunch of the royal families throughout the years. They have a museum all about it in the actual castle, though, again, most of it was under construction. They had 3 floors in total and a shop.
So that was pretty cool. The shop was in the basement.
I don't know what this was exactly, but it looked like a ballroom.
They tell you what the rooms are for, right?
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
I think she just wasn't paying attention.
Me and Barb wasn't reading.
Bruh.
This is the
That's
current
the
royal
current,
family,
yeah.
and this is the shop. It has some pretty cool stuff in it, like daisy jewelry. And if you don't know, daisies are the national flower here. Afterwards, we decided to go
to a shopping street. So this is so cool. So first we went to like a fully Danish store where they had like
a bunch of souvenirs.
Yeah, like there's incense you can see on the very bottom. And after this, the really cool store, we went to the Lego store.
Lego store. If you guys don't know,
Lego was made in Denmark.
Yeah. And here we went to a knockoff Starbucks.
Knockoff Starbucks.
It's called Espresso House, but they do have some really good stuff there.
Really good food. I got like a chocolate ball, but Kate didn't share her pesto sandwich with me, didn't you, Kate?
Because it was my sandwich.
Yeah, but we were supposed to split in half.
No.
Whatever. So this
is the third day.
As you can see.
It's the morning and we're just waiting for all our family to come.
By playing foosball.
Yeah.
So for the third day, we decided to go see the harbor. Because Copenhagen is on an island separated from the main island of Denmark. So then we decided to take a boat tour through the bay and harbor. It was really cool. You got to see a bunch of cool buildings. Like that was a opera house, and the architecture said it looked like a giant toilet bowl. And then the battleship they stationed it here. Denmark is Navy concentrated. And one time they accidentally shot off a missile. It was known as the Oopsie missile.
Oopsie missile?
Yeah. Did you not listen?
No. Bruh. I'm terrible at listening, guys.
So here's the Little Mermaid again. As you can see, there's a bigger crowd than when we went. So, yeah. Pretty famous. There's another boat tour.
Yeah, there's a lot of boat tours. If you cannot see, there's a lot of boat tours.
Either way, this boat tour was super cool, and it was pretty cool because you got to see a lot of things around Copenhagen. The things you see on the very left are apartments, and those apartments are one of the most expensive to live in, costing up to like 10,000 or tens of thousands for each month of rent.
Afterwards, we decided to go eat. And if you guys don't know, that's my Aunt Barb. But this was like a place like near like the bay sort of thing. It definitely reminded me of Venice, Rome, because of all of the colorful buildings. And
We all got dessert,
Yeah.
which is so yummy.
so today is the 4th day.
Which is, I think, our
We
final full
decided
day.
to go to the beer factory.
Yeah, so Carlsberg, a famous beer brand, was made here in Copenhagen. So we decided to go visit the factory for like beer tasting, except we didn't get any.
Spoiler, they have horses.
Bruh.
Horses are cute, okay?
Bruh.
I think people want to know that.
Bruh.
But this is Carlsberg. Even though you're
Carlsberg
still a kid, you
factory.
can still participate.
Except they give you soda.
Yeah.
Well, at the start they give you beer and we don't get anything.
Yeah. But they give you free soda at the end.
Yeah, free soda.
And they give you this wristband. If you're an adult, you can like, because they have those like little microchips in there to like do some interactive stuff. And at the end, there's a QR code. And on your receipt, there's a code where you can scan it and then like see what you did. But if you are a kid, you cannot redeem any of those stuff for
It's so
safety
sad.
reasons.
So sad. I created a bunch of cool stuff, man. So this is the beginning where they serve you beer. Our mom's not much of a drinker, but
Today we finally got to see her drink beer.
yeah, she decided
Alcohol,
to.
mostly.
This was a very cool exhibition highlighting like the creators of Carlsberg, the father and the son, who like
Did have some
pioneered-
conflicts.
They pioneered in the beer area of science, I guess. Because if you didn't know, it's very scientific for some reason. In a good way. Beer. Those two statues were the founders, CJ something, and
Ooh,
Carl.
this is like a little machine where it shows you all the process of beer.
Here
They show
have
you
a-
the
here-
smallest beers, all kinds of beers.
Here they have one beer from each country, like one beer from everywhere. I think of one
and
ever produced.
trust me, there is a lot.
No,
And
there's very little. What do you think?
there is a Carlsberg store shop, and you can actually create your own bottle, like with your name on it, which is pretty cool.
Overall, I thought it was super cool because there's so much to beer that you didn't know, like how it was made and how the flavors taste. Anyway,
Well,
that's the end of the video, and thanks
We
for watching.
appreciate you guys watching.
And we'll
See you in the next
video.
one. Bye.